I'm Teisha Bader with Shalom TV's News Update. The Jerusalem Post reports further clashes on Friday between the IDF and rioting Palestinians in the West Bank and Gaza. The first of two separate incidents took place in the northern Gaza Strip, where dozens of Palestinians gathered near the security fence. IDF forces that arrived at the scene tried to distance the rioters, who were attempting to damage the fence. One Palestinian was reportedly hurt by IDF fire. In the second incident, which happened near Rachel's tomb in Bethlehem, around 30 Palestinians threw stones and explosives at Israeli security forces there. A preliminary IDF investigation revealed that a Palestinian was hurt by IDF fire there when he approached the forces while throwing stones. The IDF spokesman said that incidents near Rachel's tomb have been especially violent lately, with Palestinians throwing Molotov cocktails, burning tires, and throwing stones toward the tomb, with the goal of harming worshippers, security personnel, and the security fence. In the last month, 3 civilians have been injured and 2 IDF soldiers have been lightly hurt there. The spokesman's office said that the IDF won't allow anyone to harm Israeli civilians, the security fence, and Israeli sovereignty. Germany has fined a radical British Catholic priest on charges of Holocaust denial, which is illegal in Germany. The charges stem from an interview Bishop Richard Williamson gave to a Swedish television station in 2008 that was conducted in Germany, where he said that no Jews were killed in the gas chambers and that no more than 300,000 Jews were killed in the Holocaust. Williamson, a previous member of the breakaway traditionalist group, the Society of Pope Pius X, faces a fine of $24,000. In 2010, Williamson was fined $14,000 for incitement to hate, though that verdict was later set aside. Former kidnapped IDF soldier Gilad Shalit visited the Friends of the IDF and Nefesh B'Nefesh Lone Soldiers program in Jerusalem on Thursday, where he met with 50 lone soldiers from across the world. The soldiers, hailing from the U.S., Canada, Australia, Costa Rica, Norway, and many other countries, chose to make Aliyah to immigrate to Israel on their own and serve in the army. Shalit told the soldiers, "I admire each one of you for what you are doing for our country. Your decision to leave your families and friends and make Aliyah on your own and join the army is truly courageous and admirable." Shalit further said, "Although you are far from your own families, you are not alone. We are all one family and are here to support you and make you feel most welcome as Israeli citizens." The Friends of the IDF and Nefesh B'Nefesh Lone Soldiers program, in collaboration with the Jewish Agency for Israel and Jewish National Fund, helps newly arrived soldiers with their transition into their new lives in Israel and national service by offering guidance, social and emotional support, care packages, adoptive families, and financial aid. The Foundation for Ethnic Understanding, in cooperation with the UJA Federation of New York and the Jewish Community Relations Council of New York, has authored and distributed a special memorial prayer to be read in synagogues across the country this Saturday, January the 19th, before the federal holiday Monday, in honor of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. The prayer recognizes Dr. King's partnership with the American Jewish community in achieving equality for all Americans. A portion of the prayer reads, "Open our hearts to stand with the oppressed and persecuted around the world, just as Dr. King fought for Jews chained by the shackles of the Soviet Union and spoke out for the legitimacy and security of the State of Israel." The Israeli elections are coming up on Tuesday, January the 22nd, and Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu recently received an endorsement from American business magnate Donald Trump.
You truly have a great prime minister. In Benjamin Netanyahu, there's nobody like him. He's a winner. He's highly respected. He's highly thought of by all. And people really do have great, great respect for what's happened in Israel. So vote for Benjamin. Terrific guy, terrific leader, great for Israel.
Be sure to watch Shalom TV President Mark S. Golub's interview with Donald Trump on the Shalom TV program In the News. And finally today, Pauline Phillips, known to most of the world as Dear Abby, has died. Phillips was born Pauline Esther Friedman in Iowa to Russian Jewish immigrants. Her twin sister Esther, or Epi Lederer, was the advice columnist known as Ann Landers. Lederer passed away in 2002. Phillips began writing her column in 1956 and chose the pen name of Abigail Van Buren. Abigail after the biblical prophetess from the book of Samuel, and Van Buren after the president Martin Van Buren. Phillips had been battling Alzheimer's for several years. She died on Wednesday at the age of 94. Predeceased by her son Edward, who died in 2011, Pauline Phillips is survived by her husband of 73 years, Morton Phillips, her daughter Jean, 4 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. And that's Shalom TV's news update. I'm Teisha Bader. Shabbat Shalom.